Welcome back, and people. This is day 2 here at Balboa to do a pack opening and do another pogo session. Today is spotlight hour. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that in this video or do a separate video for it. I'll see how bad the recording is for this. Like last time we wasted a lot of time, so we won't waste too much of your time on this. So if you walk this way, you kind of get to see what this section looks like. I don't know what this first section is. I know there's a restaurant in it, I believe. And then after that, there is the Railroad Museum. I think that's it. We're actually going to stay out of the sun today, so we don't have to mess up too much of the visual. But here we are in where we do most of our pogo playing. And there's an echo. It's because we are in the archways. Do you need me to slow down?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need to slow down. Because yesterday I went a lot faster. Can't really shake it. But this is where a lot of players hang out, as I said in the last video. Right now we're going to head towards the koi pond to kind of give you guys a little bit more of that. But when it comes to it, this might be one of the sections where I throw some gameplay in from Spotlight Hour. We're shooting these, and I guess we're just show you guys the stops that are in this section of the park. So that'll be done later in the Spotlight area, or I might just do something off camera, not put it actively on camera. But here right now, there's music, but on the weekend you can't hear this music. It's so busy. Saturday is community day for evening, so we're gonna be out here and we're gonna be dealing with all that. I'm gonna try to do a live stream for all you guys, and hopefully it works out well. So right now, like I said, we're heading over to the koi pond where we're gonna do our pack opening, as well as then show you guys the koi pond on those sites. Draw a blank, so Kay, you want to take over for a sec? She has nothing either, so yeah, makes it tough. The last night's show was interesting. For those of you that caught it, that's in Photography Film Museum right across the way. They have a big sign for it. I'm not sure you can catch that. So the second set of doors is the Car Museum. The first set of doors is the Railroad Museum. I don't know what the building behind us is, if it's even a museum. I do know that there's public restrooms there. That's about all I know for that. And so this is the area that we want you to check out. So we will be doing some B-roll of this. So for now, I'm going to take a quick break while we set up the pack opening. Okay. Alright, so you guys know the new drill. So while we're out in public doing these, I reach into the bag. All those packs have been shuffled. And we'll see what we grab. So this one's going to be a Vivid Voltage. So let me set up a Instagram photo and a few other things for this. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back with another card opening here at Balboa Park today. Today's Vivid Voltage, so let's get this done. Doing a 3-minute video while somebody stands above my head. Sorry, can't seem to open this one. And for those of you that know, Vivid Voltage has one of the worst packaging jobs out there. So we just ripped the pack. And well, let's see what we got. So, white code card. Try not to get any trash out in this beautiful place. So white code card, saving those for stream as I said in the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Card trick. Let's open this guy up. Alright, so we have Psychic Energy, Sableye, Cramorant, Kakuna, Chimicho. Is it Chimeko or Chimcho? Oh, I see something good in the back. Blitzel, Slugma, Beldum, Milcery, Reverse Trainer Beauty, and number 43 of 185, Pikachu V. Alright, so I lied. I pulled out the Pogo because there's stops. There's a bunch of Pogo stops here. So I am going to have the video while we walk the remaining area. So this is the koi pond, so I will try not to overlap too much here with the game. Right now there's a giraffe already. No! I got a duskull first. Let's catch that duskull. But overall, this area is pretty nice. Even if it doesn't end up in this part of the video, we will be doing a full B-roll of this area. Duskull's car. I gotta go get that giraffe. So, a little bit, spotlight hour should be starting, and once that happens, we will be here with the Discord guys. I don't know how many are showing up. If I can get them to appear in front of the camera, I will. So for now though, I just got the giraffe rig, and so here is the botanical garden, which apparently, I believe, during COVID has not been open very often. So it's a really nice area in there. They have something that I've always found cool since I was a kid, and that is there is an herb box with specific herbs that you can just go and touch and run your fingers through them, and you actually, the scent of those herbs sticks to your fingers. So that's always been a cool one, and that is free to the public when it's open. So you guys don't have to pay to go into that one. Most of the other museums you do have to, unless you check their Tuesday schedule. It's a rotating schedule where a museum is free here in San Diego. But I don't know how that's working out right currently with COVID. So right here where we're currently standing, there's a fountain that is one of the Pokestops. If you go to the left on your Pogo map, or if we have the actual shot, that you can actually reach one of the zoo stops. This area you saw in yesterday's video from the opposite side, from across the street, so you got a pretty clear shot of what it looks like from one side. We're gonna walk you into the courtyard that's there, and then we're gonna basically double back to the beginning. We're gonna start doing some B-roll overall for all that. I'm not really catching too much because as of right now, I have a lot of these. I should be catching them because Balboa Park is one of the few places in San Diego where you can still either find a perfect IV or have one of the higher chances of finding a shiny. And that's just, again, the community is normally pretty strong here. A lot of people come and play here. Sorry about the ums. So the circle for this video is almost done. It feels like this might be a really short video. That'll depend on the B-roll and the amount of time I spend playing. So we will most definitely see that. The audio may not line up exactly to the Pogo app when I do this. We'll see. But this is the courtyard. Yesterday we were across the street by the big tree in what we consider the fountain area. I guess the best way to say it, we rate this based on the gyms. So right now I'm rotating it on the map for Pogo, and you can see where we are. There is a Pokestop here. The gym is red today. I have a Go Rocket Grunt, so I'm going to fight the Grunt and do some shots. I'm not sure if they'll show up on the video. For whatever reason, it picked me too. That's cool. So I will be tapping fiercely, as she said. I can walk and tap though if you like. We don't have to sit still for too long. And so, and I realized I clicked the special strike there. Normally I hold it for the second one when I'm finding these guys, but here so that he doesn't go down. And we'll go back to tapping. I don't even know if Genesect's a really good effective Pokemon against this guy, so we will see. When it comes to the PvP part of this game, I don't play it very often, so I have no clue what would work, what doesn't work. So I have no clue who has bigger advantages, who has better strikes. Mewtwo seems like he would have been the better one to have continued to use, since he was getting through these psychic Pokemon pretty fast. Or this one's electric. I'm gonna put up a shield, survive the round. I don't think I can pull a switch, but I would be at a disadvantage because that would be an electric type, and what I have left is a water type. So yeah, so the circle is done for this section. So right now what we're doing is I'm trying to get out of this so you can see the next set of Pokestops. You should have seen them in yesterday's video, but since I am breaking this down into sections, it would be better to have the video in order so Tater doesn't yell at me. Because in case for those of you that don't know and don't watch our stream, Taylor is our organizer. She's the most organized out of the three of us. Hoping to have Danny here on Saturday with me. Tay will be working because Taylor and Danny have real jobs, which is why Danny can't make it to these shots here. So here's the next set of stops on the map. And then if I rotate it, you see that where that gym is, that's where the Koi Pond is, and that's where all these stops end for this section. The next section that we're going to do tomorrow is the main courtyard. At the courtyard, that is where things will be a little bit more interesting. It's a lot bigger. There is a lot of stops, but there is a gym over there, and the stops are kind of more in a corner versus the other, but I will show you guys that later. So thank you for watching.